I delivered all the permission slips. Good work. How was everyone? Pretty much exactly as you described. I made things go smoother, actually. I'm glad to see there was still some use for this old woman's wisdom. Now that you're here, why not have some tea? Have a seat. I'll prepare you something special as a way to thank you for your help. This is delicious. It's my special blend. Takes the fatigue right out of you. I've actually learned a lot about the herbs here in there in my class. Is that so? His cheese and Saren's are so different that I can't even compare the two. I almost forgot how fun it is to have tea with someone so young. So tell me, how are things going in Class 7? You're all so busy these days. That we are, but our concert is really coming together now. We're doing the final fittings for our costumes today, and tomorrow will be a full day of rehearsal. We're definitely cutting it close, but we're all feeling motivated. There's no way that this won't be a success. Oh my, such confidence. Just make sure you don't work so hard to end up having to pay me a visit. Well, try not to. She really does care about all the students on campus. She even knows a lot about the ones who forgot their slips. Class 7 has accomplished a great deal over this past half year. It has always been a pleasure to learn what you're up to. That said, it seemed like you also have a knack for getting yourselves into trouble. I'm certainly not opposed to Instructor Sarah's method, but she could at least stand to be a bit more protective. You might be onto something, but that attitude has helped us out before. Which reminds me, you've known her for a while now, haven't you? I've heard that you used to be a medical officer in the army. Is that where your paths crossed? Something like that, yes. I suppose you're all at that age where it's expected you to come across trouble every now and then. But keep in mind that pushing yourselves beyond your breaking point to accomplish something you can't will only end badly. Just like it did for her all those years ago. Understood. Gracious me, I didn't mean to lecture you like this. Teacher's habit, I guess. It appears your tea's gotten cold. Perhaps that's a sign we have to bring this lovely conversation to an end. I suppose so. But it's nice to hear what you had to say, and I'll take it to heart. Glad to hear it. This is your academy's first festival, so I hope you'll enjoy the whole thing, preparation included. I will. Thank you again. Cool.
Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Yo, it's me.
Oh, hey, Crow. Is something wrong? It's not like you to call out of the blue.
Well, we've run into a bit of a problem. Turns out our outfits for the concert will be arriving late. They said the earliest they can get them delivered is sometime tomorrow morning.
That's not great. I mean, it'll be hard to do tonight's dress rehearsal without the actual dress.
My thoughts exactly. But don't you worry, though. I'm just as crafty as I am handsome, so I've got a plan. Want to head out and pick them up for us in person?
Crow, I think the two of us need to go over the definition of plan sometime. You ordered them from a boutique in Heimdall, didn't you?
Yeah, someone over there's putting the finishing touches on them right now. They'll be done by this evening, so our whole delivery problem's solved if you just head over there. I do it myself, but I've got some stuff I need to get done.
Got it. I'll take care of it. I'll head to the station right now. Wouldn't want to miss the train on something this time sensitive.
Whoa there, the train? Come on, man. Don't tell me you forgot about Jellica's parting gift.
Oh. You're right. It'd probably be faster to get to Heimdall by bike than by train. Okay, bike it is. Besides, if I cut down on my travel time, I can put more work into the festival.
Even when I give you something cool to do, you find a way to make it dorky. Oh yeah, you should take someone with you too. You're bringing 11 outfits back here, and that's not exactly going to be easy on your own.
That's true. It'll be a lot easier with the sidecar too. Okay, leave it to me.
Cheers.
Okay, I guess I've got a little more wiggle room to help out around here. I'll head to the engineering club to ask George to lend me the bike once I'm done.
Hey, Rean, I heard everything from Crow. Just finished up with the maintenance on the sidecar too, so you're welcome to use it whenever you'd like. Thanks, I'll do that. Angie left it to you, so think of it as your bike now. You can take it out for a spin whenever you feel the need for speed. Thanks, George. Yeah, sometimes you see an air show up there. Right, so I'll see what I can do. Okay. Here's Angelica's bike. Head to Heimdall.
Okay, looks like everything's in working order. Crow did
Ow.
say I should take someone else along to give me a hand. Not sure how busy everyone is, though. Let's see. Who should I try asking first?
We'll go with Eustace.
All right, might as well see if they're free. Hey, it's Reed. I've got a little favor to ask.
I'd expected this vehicle to be a crude imitation of proper horse riding. But it isn't so bad after all.
That's quite the compliment coming from you. Speaking of horses, are you sure it's okay for you to come out with me? You were in the middle of helping out the riding club, weren't you?
The riding club's contribution is largely organized by second-year volunteers. I'm sure they'll be fine on their own.
Word.
Besides, if you intend to stuff me into one of these outfits anyway, I might as well help you retrieve them.
Makes sense, especially since you'll have so much time in the spotlight during your duet with Machias.
Which is a waking nightmare. Having to sing with him is insult enough, but if this costume is embarrassing, be prepared to suffer the consequences.
I wouldn't worry if I were you. The guy's costumes will probably suit you better than anyone else.
That doesn't sound encouraging.
Well, you'll see.
Oh.
Sorry to make you guys come all this way to pick these up. I think you'll be pretty happy with the way they turned out, though.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see them. We really appreciate you making these for us so quickly.
Much appreciated.
This was no sweat compared to what Crow put me through last year. He had me working like a madman. Last year's concert was great, though, so you can bet that I'll be there to see if you kids can top that. But man, did you base the design on something you pulled out of this guy's wardrobe, or what? Put this thing on, and you'll look like the young nobleman all the other young noblemen want to be.
It'll look great on you, I swear.
Why did I agree to this?
I like that there's a unique. So I think the first time I did this, I traveled with Elliot, but everyone's got apparently a unique interaction. That's so cool. Oh, it's a.
A bird?
Nah, that's a plane.
What the?
Habata itara, yume naga hitori de. Aoi, aoi, ano sora. Bird.
What are you doing, Reed? If you're done staring blankly off into the distance, I could use some help getting these into the sidecar.
Right, on it. I just got distracted by a strange bird on that lamppost, that's all.
What was strange about it?
I've just never seen a bird with feathers that color before. It was a really deep blue, almost like lapis lazuli.
Well, if nothing else, it does sound like a rare breed. But what would it be doing here in Heimdall, though?
Who knows?
Oh, what do we have here?
Misty.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Rain? Thanks for not using my real name. If people here in the capital were to overhear you, I'd be drowning in fans in no time flat.
Sure. Mum's the word.
Yep.
Fancy meeting you here, though. I assume you're here to shop?
You guessed it. This store does have a branch in Trista, but this one has a much better selection. What about you? What are you doing with those suitcases? Two buddies going off on an exciting adventure together, huh? To be a teenager again.
You're gravely mistaken.
We're here on business, actually.
Wow, a concert, huh? That sounds like a blast. I'd love to drop by the festival and see it myself. I might be able to go if I can free up a bit of space in my schedule.
It'd be great to have you. Although I can't imagine a professional like you would be terribly impressed.
Oh, don't be silly. Great music comes from the heart.
That's true.
Whoops, lost track of the time. I better get going. Well, bye for now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Of course, I always do.
Usually I'll be like, who's that?
So that was the famous Azure Diva, was it? But if that's Vita, then who exactly is Misty?
Well, it's complicated.
I see. I imagine learning that their star singer ran a radio program would send the entire Opera House staff into conniptions.
Sounds like she does it just for a weekly change of pace. Even though tomorrow's Friday, right? But don't they only broadcast Abendtime on Sundays?
Do they? Well, perhaps she'll be making an appearance on some other program.
Maybe. Well, it doesn't matter. We should head back to Trista. I'm sure everyone's waiting for us.
I suppose that's true. We have to try on our outfits after all. If there's a single aspect of mine that I dislike, you will hear about it.
Sure. I'm sure you'll like it, though.
It's like, dude, come on. Meow. Wait a minute.
Wow, these are actually really nice.
Yep.
They're a bit more revealing than I would have chosen, but at least the design itself is reasonably tasteful.
Yep, not bad.
And the black makes us look all classy, too.
Oh, what am I even doing in this getup?
Wow! That makes your boobies look even bigger!
Wow, you look stunning.
That's seriously hot.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have trusted the boys.
I think it's perfect. And letting your hair down adds just the right amount of mystique. Nice work on the styling, Sharon. Thank you, my lady. I think you all look beautiful.
Wow. You all look even better than I was hoping.
Well, you all look the part of dashing gentlemen yourselves.
It seems like you took your inspiration from the traditional dress of the Imperial Court.
You look like rejected princes from a children's book. But it kind of works. I feel a little bad for you guys. Your uniforms don't have those little personal touches like ours do.
Well, considering the time we had to work with, we had to settle for all us guys just wearing the same thing.
No one's gonna care what the guys are wearing. It's better to bring out each girl's charms and let the boys just sort of fade into the background. That's called knowing your audience, boys and girls.
I see how it is.
We're all different heights and have different hair colors, so I think we're better off with a standardized look.
I'm no stranger to cuffs, epaulets, and overdone embroidery. But it looks preposterous to see you wearing such finery, even if it is just a costume.
Wow.
Hey, I didn't ask for this. What sane man would want to dress like a noble? Besides, I hope you haven't forgotten that we'll be singing in these outfits together.
Sadly, despite my earnest attempts, I haven't.
I love the back and
Are you
forth.
ready to practice the night away?
We've only got a day and a half left, and that's if you include today. No time to waste. And that's why none of us are leaving this building until we can do a perfect run-through of our whole set.
I don't think he's going to take no for an answer.
You're like a drill sergeant when it comes to music. I hope you're not starting to take after Nightheart. We're not sleeping tonight, are we?
I'll be sure to bring you all a nourishing dinner later this evening.
That's not the problem here. Well, I suppose there's not much more we can do than buckle down and give it our best shot.
Fine. I suppose I'll just have to cast my shame to the wind and go through with it. Aww. It's not like I want to wear an outfit like this, but I might never get a chance again, so come on, Emma. Just grin and bear it.
Oh no, I think we broke Emma.
Maybe we ought to leave her be for a while.
I like that they get a text box for that. It was just her speaking. It's funny. Oh man. We're getting there. Better believe I want to save it. Delete save data. First thing in the next morning, we got together and rehearsed our performance again and again. Meanwhile, preparation for the festival continued smoothly under the academy. Yep. Oh, that looks cool. Nice. Yep, it all looks so good. I'm very impressed. That was perfection itself. Indeed, victory is as good as ours. Meanwhile, our rivals in the other classes put the finishing touches on their own contributions to the festival. However, oh, looks like this festival's year will be even more lively than last year's. An ill wind blows from the east, and ominous clouds still hang over our fair country. But young people have their whole future ahead of them. They ought to pursue their dreams with excitement, with passion, just as they always have, and just like they likely always will. I certainly agree. It's good to be young. I was once full of vim and vigor, so were you, Prince Oliver. Well, he never really lost that spark. Even His Highness and that fool Osborne were boys once. Indeed. I'm back from my patrol. Thank you, Sarah. Looks like everything will be finished by the end of the day. Instructor Beatrix, my apologies. I had no idea you were here. You really don't need all that formality, or the salute for that matter. You've accomplished more than enough since we first met to stand proudly on equal footing with me. But you saved my life. Kinda hard to trump that. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have given an opportunity to join the guild either. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since then. My, how time flies. You're quite the popular figure on campus. Weren't you also Nightheart's superior at one point? With all due apologies to Heinrich, perhaps I ought to put you forth as my replacement when I retire. I'm all for that. I couldn't possibly. Still, considering the direction this country seems to be headed, I'm worried about what will become of this academy in the next year. So am I. Have you heard anything from Major Nightheart, sir? Not thus far, unfortunately. He did state his intent to return in the time for the festival, however. You see, I've been hearing some concerning reports on the guild in Crossbow recently. I don't doubt it. We're likely on the cusp of significant change, whether that change may turn out to be whatever that change. But in spite of what the future may hold, our duty remains the same as it always been. Yeah. Well said, Instructor Beatrix. What a glorious day it's been. I ask of you, Adios and Trigos the Lionheart, grant these young people your protection and your courage. Guide them as they enjoy this festival, that no more harm may come to them. You know, we were so caught up in the festival preparation, we had no way of knowing that behind the scenes, countless adults were looking out for us, helping us ensure that we'd enjoy the fruit of our hard work.
Yeah, we did it!
That was our best yet.
I feel like we were really giving everything we had with that one.
I need a rest.
The only question now is whether we can do that in front of a hall full of people.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We prepared as much as we can. It's all in the goddess's hands now.
Maybe you're right.
But when you put it that way, it sounds like no matter how much work we put in, it all comes down to luck in the end.
If that's the case, we'll just have to coerce luck into staying on our side.
Nice work, guys. I think we're right where we want to be. You play like you did just now for the actual concert, and we'll be golden.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for all your help, Crawl.
If you're satisfied, I think our audience will be too.
What time is it even?
Only 3 p.m. Wow, I thought it was evening already.
Well, no one could accuse us of not being focused enough.
I just want to go back to the dormitory and bury my face in my pillow.
Rest? Oh, no. No time for that now. See, the best concerts always have 2 aces in the hole. An unexpected surprise and an encore. Now that we've finally got the basics down, we can try pulling off something that'll pave our road to victory.
What?
Surprises?
I like it.
An encore?
What?
Please, tell me you're just kidding. You are, right?
Wait, we're not seriously doing that. I thought you were just joking.
Now, hold on just a minute.
You aren't seriously suggesting that we add another song, are you?
Ding ding! He can be taught! Don't worry your pretty little heads, though. As soon as you hear what I've got in mind, you'll be all in on this. I've got a nice, simple tune in mind that everyone's heard, and most people probably even know the lyrics. Anyway, we haven't got much time to prep, so how about we get right down to business?
You're a slave driver. You killed her!
Hang in there, Emma.
I think Crow's more fired up about this than anyone else. Even me.
He's taking us on a ride one way or another, so we might as well just strap ourselves in.
The slow zoom in with the bum, bum, bum. That's good. Same day, 2100. Do that food be looking good? Still hard at work, I see. Oh, hey, George. Sounds like you managed to finish all the difficult stuff, huh? Yep, it wasn't easy, though. But I think it'll be worth it in the end. This year's festival is shaping up to be even more fun than last year's. Really? You're right about Angie, aren't you? Yeah, I'm sure she'll come through for us. but with what's happening in Crossbow right now, all the terrorist attacks in the last couple of months, it sounds like the country's got some tough times ahead of it. Always a possibility, I guess. You know what, even knowing that, I don't feel worried. Thinking of how much fun we're gonna have the next 2 days, just can't imagine Andy's missing a good party. Yeah, you're right. You really do. Really do what? Never mind. Oh yeah, looks like Class 7's still at it. I wonder if they're still practicing. I don't know. I looked in on them this afternoon and they seemed like they were basically done for the day. Still, they've got Crow as their producer. Do you know there's always a little bit of worry in the back of my mind? I'll let you mention it. Whoopsie, looks like we're a little late. What happened to you guys? You look exhausted. I can't believe we made it through alive. That was like torture. I'm so tired. I'm gonna call Amy. Don't you dare. Silly grandmother. Emma, you can't just sleep out here. At least summon up the energy to get to your bedroom first. Are you all okay? Are you finished with the concert rehearsal then? Yeah, just about. We were cutting it pretty close though. All that's left to see how it all goes in front of our audience. I'm sure we'll be fine. A wind of blessing will blow on us. Still, you all look like you rehearsed till you dropped. Literally. You should all feel proud. I can't wait to see you guys play live. I've got a feeling you're set to impress. Oh. Wow. It looks like they've got all the decorations put up now. You can really feel the excitement in the air. Looks like it's gonna be even livelier than last year's. That's fine by me. George and Toa, thank you both so much for all the hard work you've put in to helping us the festival. Same to you, man. You guys have been pedal to the metal all the way, especially these last couple of days. I'm ready to have some fun tomorrow. Make sure to let loose. You've earned it. Stay in your room. I've never done that. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I missed nothing important. Probably.
Oh, I'm beat. My brain's awake, but my body is exhausted. I guess at least a good night's rest will take care of the fatigue. At this point, all I can do is just pour everything I've got into the concert. Wasn't there a music program that runs around this time? I could use something to wind down. I don't feel like reading, and there's not much else going on this late on a Friday night. Guess I'll just relax till bedtime. I know I'll be showing Elise around on the second day of the festival, so the only day I'll be roaming around on my own is tomorrow. If I get the chance, maybe I should meet up with some of the others to see what all of the other classes are doing. Huh?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we're already live?
Hey, isn't that Misty?
Excuse me? We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this special news bulletin. This afternoon, Crossbell State issued a Declaration of Independence. This declaration was issued by the state government based on a recent referendum and carries no legal authority whatsoever. The Imperial government has issued an official statement that they refuse to accept the declaration as valid. And the president of the Calvard Republic, which also claims authority over the state, has made a similar statement. In spite of this, Crossbell's Mayor Croix has declared that the country will act as an independent state going forward, as well as announced the establishment of the Crossbell Defense Force, raising tensions both at home and abroad.
Whoa.
I was just about to say that. Whoa. Put to the test.
Students and visitors, thank you very much for your patience. Without further ado, I hereby declare the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival open. Enjoy yourselves today and have a wonderful time.
Anyway, our big moment is until tomorrow afternoon. So the best thing we could do today is simply enjoy the festivities and try not to think about the concert. I've been trying not to. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure some of the club will have problems. But it'll be a good idea to meet in the auditorium at the end of the day to check all our equipment for tomorrow. Yeah, I still need to find when all what instruments are going to be taken in. We'll need to do a little bit of tuning at the very least. That sounds fine. A musician has to keep her instrument in top condition, just like a warrior does her weapon. Yeah, I'm surprised everyone's so calm, especially considering the big news about Cosplay yesterday. Their Declaration of Independence. It's certainly grounds for concern, but at this point, I don't think the reality of it has sunk in for me yet. Honestly, I can't see the new Crossbow Defense Force having as much of a force to be reckoned with either. I say let them talk. Talk is cheap. After all, pride and independence are things what acquires through hard work. The verbal declaration holds little weight on its own, especially if they end up reneging it soon after. I don't know if I said that word right. Crossspell will still be there in 2 days, but right now we've got a festival to focus on. We've got people from all over the country, and we owe it to them to show them a good time. Yep. Since such a family will be coming to visit tomorrow. You just had to remind me of that. I don't think we're any exception. We should take all the chance to kick back and have a good time. We've earned it. Yep. Decided You really don't have to help us out today, you know? This is your first Academy Festival. You should be there having fun with your friends. Don't worry, I fully intend on enjoying myself. Okay. I know, here, take these. What kind of special tickets? These are the tickets the student council is issuing to all visitors. You can use them to visit the special attractions. Some places might even give special perks to ticket holders. And you're going to use all of them by the end of the day. That's a mandate from the president. What? Well, it sounds like if I don't order you to have some fun, you'll just work yourself through the entire festival. Besides, it's our first time trying the whole admission ticket system, so I'd like to know how well it's working. One ticket is good for 2 people, so try a bunch of different activities and see what you get, okay? Okay. At the Academy Festival, you can invite your classmates and other friendly faces. Visiting an attraction will use up 1 festival ticket. You got it. Okay. Alright. Well. Let's start with the first one. Hey, Crow. Yep. What are you doing, Crow? Let's see. The garden. Welcome to the Stella Garden. If you ever wanted to walk through a beautiful garden underneath a blanket of stars, there's your chance to do so. Okay. I'll invite President Toa once, because I like Toa. Green called Toa. Wow! We'll use 2 on Toa, and then we'll use the 4 on other people. This is amazing! I mean, I knew what would it be since I've heard this thing happen? I didn't think it'd be so pretty. It really is beautiful. Would have liked a flamboyant name like Stella Garden, but I was wrong. Yep. And you actually have to walk too. Dude, this is really cool looking. Look at that. They set all this up in a classroom, dude. It seems this is the end. Is this the machine you heard about? I think so. Let's turn it on and see. Okay, here it goes. Beep! Aw, that's cool. Wow, it's so pretty! This is even more stunning than I would have expected it to be. Yeah, I could have almost gotten lost in the stars. I'm actually something of a stargazer myself. Oh, really? It was one of my grandpa's hobbies, so I kind of picked it up from him. Sometimes when the student council runs late, I stare up at the stars while I walk back to the dorms. Although I do sometimes trip and fall over stuff because I'm not looking where I'm going. You might want to try watching where you're going in the future. You put out so many fires at the academy that I'd worry you'd burn down to the ground if you were out of commission. I think you're making a bigger deal out of this than it actually is. This really takes me back, though. We were all over the place last year while we were testing the Arcus units. One night we found ourselves lying up in the big open field together, just gazing up at the stars. History repeats itself. I guess we did the same thing when we were in the Nord Highlands. Wow, really? We're supposed to have a beautiful view of the stars. I'd love to go there myself one day, and I'd make sure to take Angie with me. Toa, George, Crow, and Angelica must have just as many memories from their field studies as we do. After all we've been through together, having to part with his classmate is... well, that's something I want to think about, and I hope I never have to before we graduate. Sorry, Veen, I didn't mean to make our conversation all gloomy. I know, why don't we go and do a bit of stargazing together when things calm down a little? Sure. Yep, I'm looking forward to it already. That was really pretty. Look at that. Dude, there is something just magical about looking up at the stars, bro. Like, it's so nice. Yep. Cool. Oh, that was beautiful. Yep. So long for now. Okay. Please come out in the obby. Surrounding somebody gets out of... Who should I invite? Okay, like I said, I'll do President Toa. I'll try to show off at least all of the interactions at least once. Green called Toa. Okay. Look how elaborately they decorated in here. It must really resemble the East. I've been wanting to take a look at this attraction since we first heard about it in the student council. The green tea and sweets are just icing on the cake. What do you say we sit down and order some? The combination of flavors really helps put me at ease. Ah, this is so relaxing. You've certainly earned a rest. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like you've been interested in Eastern culture for a while now. You can tell? I don't have quite as much of a connection as you do, but I do have some attachment. Apparently I have some Eastern blood in me. Whoa, really? I always thought your name was a little unusual here in Erebonia. It's not much, really. I've felt a little connection with the East ever since I learned about my family tree when I was little. My interest mostly came from spending time with my master. Still, when you were little... Rain? You're not going to say something like, but you're still little now, are you? Of course not, I would never. Oh, actually, yeah, that is what I was going to say. Aha, I knew it, you big meanie. Sorry, but this conversation is getting too adorable for me not to interrupt. Besides, it's fortune time. What my sister's trying to say is, we're sorry to interrupt your conversation, but would you like to draw a fortune? Isn't that, as you're about to say, part of Eastern culture? You nailed it. You pray to the goddess and she tells you your fortune. It's a special bonus service we offer. Let's give it a try. My fortunes are luck-related, hinting at things that your future has in store, and mine are about relationships, telling you who's gonna set off your fireworks. Wow. Relationship. Huh? You really going for that one? Oh yeah, I'm kind of curious. Alright, if you insist. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'll take one of those too. The corruption of the innocent. Draw whatever you're ready. Jeez. Okay, what does Reen say? Let's see. The one you wish to support from the bottom of your heart is by your side. You're compatible with those with the broad-minded sis to accept you for who you are. Interesting. Mine says, your constant dedication to your work does not go unnoticed. Continue to work diligently until you find someone to support you that you can support in turn. What do you think this means? It's probably referring to the fact that all your hard work inspires others. I mean, I certainly admire you for it. Aw, thanks, Reen. My future wants me to keep working. It's not easy, but if it inspires people, there's no way I can quit now. I'll always be there to back you up. Meanwhile, mine says I could battle with people who accept me as I am. I've got to wonder just who a guy like you is meant to be with. Now think about it, it's probably Toa. She's always there to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. Always doing whatever she can to support me. And she's the very definition of broad-minded. She may be small, but her Bart. Oh, you're staring, it's making me blush. It's nothing. Let's just do your best. Alright. Yep, Cool. Nice. Never thought it'd be so relaxing. Thanks for inviting me today, Reen. Okay. Cool. Oh, it's afternoon. Time flies. The number of visitors probably at its peak now, so I should keep an eye out for the crowd. Okay, well, let's see. Is this the Blade Tournament? Yep. Welcome to the Class Gates of Avalon. Who should I invite? Okay, well, if we're playing Blade, it's gotta be Crow. Reen called Crow. Looks like this place is ranking in the visitors. Not bad, not bad. I guess it's an old Uncle Crow sage advice after all. Are there any attractions at this festival you didn't have a hand in? And were you supposed to be able to challenge the so-called Blade Master here, aren't we? That's right, no sign of him at the moment though. Guess we'll have to play a few games often to pass the time. Alright, bet. Okay, let's do this. Let me show you how it's done. I'd like to see you try.
Alright, let's get started. Go on, draw a card. You're first. Same score? Gotta redraw.
Yep.
You're first.
Okay, there we go.
Same score? Gotta redraw. You're first.
There we go.
Take this.
Bolt! Okay.
No, seriously?
I'm gonna hold on to this bolt.
Take this. No, seriously?
Yep. There we go.
Same score? Gotta redraw. Same score? Gotta redraw. You're first. You fell for it. Not bad. Same score? Gotta redraw.
How in the world did I roll out of
I'm
cards
up
first?
You're gonna have to do better than that.
That's unfair. Looks like the one needs a little bit more practice. I'm terribly sorry for to interrupt your fun. Alright. Good day to you both. Sharon, what are you doing here? So far so good, huh? You're racking up the wins. Everything is going quite well. Thank you again for appointing me as such an enjoyable position. To be Sharon Kruger, your notorious watchful and loving caretaker, but the duration of the festival, at Master Crow's behest, I am the Blade Master. Alright, I want to win. So why am I the one challenging again? You're the one who appointed her, you player! Why do you think I did that in the first place? I got her to try playing me the other day and she was crazy good. That's not to say you shouldn't give it a try. Probably won't win, but the only thing she'll hurt is your ego. Alright, let's do it!
Well, shall we begin?
Ooh.
Please draw a
Yikes.
card. Looks like I go first. I'm using a bow.
Really? Hold on to that. Bolt.
So that's how you want to play.
That is how I want to play. Okay.
Oh my, I should have been more careful.
Get out of here with
That's how
that.
you want to play. Oh my, I should have been more careful. So that's how you want to play.
Indeed.
That was a wonderful match.
But I have one more card! Yeah. Come on, guys, you're gonna make me blush, and I didn't hear that. Okay, let me guess, you're gonna make money off some sort of play, but yep, cool, you gotta be kidding me. Teehee, make for a wonderful combination. Great! Man, I freaking won that! I don't care what you say! Freaking cheater! I had one card left, you freaking cod! Let me play. Hey, welcome to Misty Panic. Your goal is to smack as many targets as possibly, beat the high score, win a fantastic prize. See what I fight? Laura. Yep. So I just smack every target to see what this thing, right? Well, that's about the size of it. Try to back up as many points you can. Beat the target score and you'll wind up winning a Misty plushie. Yep. I find him rather charming. Alright then. Instructions. If you see me move, smack him for points. Don't smack anyone else though, you'll lose points. Oop. And got it. Target score beaten. Receive Misty Plush. Very impressive. Yep. here you go. Rare is the day that I get to play the lady instead of the knight. Thank you, Rean. You proved capable with that hammer. You're welcome. You got close to winning yourself, though. Seemed like you lost steam right towards the end. What was that about? At first, I was entirely focused on beating the target score, but every time I brought the hammer down, I started to feel sorrier and sorrier for the poor creature. You never would have guessed. That's actually kind of cute. Do not tease me. Aw, that was cute. Oh, man. Okay. Let's go to the academy field. Okay. I'm cool with Laura again. Nah, that'd be a waste. Let's go Elliot. Let's take your first horse right here, but you can try your luck with 3. Uh-huh. Shine Bite. Elliot. Let's see if Elliot's up for it. Okay. Kind of amazed they managed to set up a real race course in like this. Alright, your mission is to complete a specific number of laps as quickly as possible. Do the target time and you'll find yourself the owner of a fabulous prize. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright, let's do it. Instructions, your goal is to complete 2.5 laps. Okay.
Let's get going. Here!
All right. Yeah.
Woo! Barely. Barely did it. I don't like that you can't turn the camera, but it's fine. Bravo! Splendid! Simply splendid! You managed to beat the target time! Ooh, I pulled it off somehow, thank God. Mom is only one of the... That's why I wanted to present you with your values efforts. A Super Stallion Shield! Thank you. Cool. Oh my heart was pounding. All that I was doing was cheering you on. See you around. Ah! It's getting pretty late. I got one ticket left. Better use it wisely. Yep, indeed. I'm thinking Laura. Actually, we'll go Crow again. Man, it's a shame. But I wanted to show off every event at least once. Ah, this is heaven. Sweets are bitter. Yep. It's the kind of thing I expect for an old man to say, not you. Canon, I'm not old. I'm a mature, refined second year. I guess your youthful mind still hasn't developed enough to understand. I don't think I heard you quite right, but tell me. Are you planning on being a mature, refined second year next year too? Man, hit me where it hurts, why don't you? Oh, given all the credits I've scrounged up with Kyle 7, I shouldn't be in too much danger of a repeat. Well, I don't know. If you really wanted me to, I could take a nosedive right now and stick with you next year. I wouldn't want you crying yourself to sleep every night because you're deprived of this beautiful face after all. That should be fine. Well. As much as I hate to cut it on your bro time. Alright, let's do it. Will you be drawing another fortune? Oh, this is Eastern fortune teller thing, yep. And of course... Oh ho, going with that one, huh? Of course, aren't you curious? Oh, our little first year's growing up. Now you're thinking that old crow. We'll take 2 relationship fortunes. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see. Seek out one who contrasts you. When you accept one another and join as partners, you'll ascend to heights greater than you ever imagined. A good contrast, huh? Know any ladies that fit that description? I don't know. You're the first person to spring to mind, though. That's a good point. We're complete opposites in a number of ways. For instance, our fighting styles. You get up close and personal with a sword, and I like staying back with my guns. Of course, I'm always dead serious when it comes to studying, and you're always finding new excuses to slack off. I think you've got that one backwards. Yep. Keep hanging out with all these troublemaking second years and they'll corrupt your innocent little mind, says the corrupter. Something like mine. You build good relationship with others, and many rely on you and like you. However, your tendency towards the debt may cause you trouble. Try to repay those debts instead of letting them build up. Whoa. You know exactly what it's referring to. Generally, things are lent to someone with the implicit understanding that they'll be returned. Mira especially. I know, I'll make sure to take those words of wisdom to heart. Alright, there we go. And their bonds of friendship. Yep. It's kind of nice taking some time to kick back and relax like that. Thanks for the invite, but it's about time for you to check out some other attractions. Later, man. Yep. Ah!
The first day of... Thank you for coming today, everyone. I hope you'll join us for our second day of festivities. And for all of you prepping tonight for tomorrow's attractions, good luck. And try not to overexert yourselves.
Since today already, that went really quickly. I should go meet up with everyone. And that is where we shall draw this episode to a close. I shall see you on the next one. Adios.